OOOH KILLEM YAAAS! How's it going, guys? Skylar here for my week 1 team builder for season 3 of the NPA. I'm Skylar, the coach of your Duke City Blades. And this week we are taking on the Tampa Bay Luxrays, coached by the XSeption. I'll link his channel down in the description below, and I'll also do that in the battle itself, so you can go check him out. Really great guy. Actually, I mean, I don't really know much about him, but he seems really cool, and he does what he does, and he's a really nice guy. So you should go check him out. Make some really good content. But anyways, let's get straight into it. First things first. He has Latias. Yeah. I'm not a super huge fan of Latias, especially when it's on the other side of the field. So, what do? I pick up Umbreon. Psychic type immunity right there. I put Moonlight Curse, Foul Play, Heal Bell. Done. That's my moveset. So I put 252 in my HP, 248 in my special attack, with Calm Nature to give it that boost in special defense. Takes away from my attack, but whatever. And I actually didn't do that. I didn't put 4 in my attack. I put 8 in defense just for some extra bulk there. That's better. Now, I will tell you, these spreads aren't exactly correct because I threw this in as I was building. So these spreads might not be right, so I might be changing a lot of things. But, you know, it's whatever. And I put leftovers on it, and I gave its name Diana, and it is actually going to be shining, because that matches the theme. Diana is the child, I guess you could say, of Luna and Artemis from Sailor Moon. So, moving on, I started off with my Fire, Water, Grass core, and I threw Oleander, the Mega Venusaur, on the field, or on the team. Ability is obviously going to be Thick Fat. It just says Chlorophyll because that's what it was. But it's going to be Thick Fat when it Mega Evolves. And I get Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb for stab, Synthesis for recovery, and Sleep Powder to put other monsters to sleep. And then I ran a set because I wanted to get a little bit more speed than I already had. So I put Bold Nature on it, and I just gave it 232 in HP, 2v2 special attack, 4 in special defense, and 20 in speed, just to get a little bit speedier. Maybe outspeed some mons that are around the same base speed I am, maybe 1 or 2 points higher. I didn't really calc anything, like what, like to speed creep anything. I'm not even really creeping anything, honestly. So you know what, I'm actually just going to take out that 20 and throw that up to 252. I'm going to have to change that on my team. Whatever. But that's basically what I did with Venusaur, was I just... Here, basic set. Let's go. I mean, there wasn't really much else I could do. I mean, I could throw Hidden Power Fire on it, but he doesn't have a Ice type, so there was no reason to do that. I mean, really the only threats he has towards me, I mean, Darmanitan, but I mean, I take that really well because I'm Thick Fat, and I can even throw Earthquake on this thing and knock it out. If I'm bringing Mega Venusaur, I'm gonna bring Heatran. So, Flash Fire right there. Ferrothorn doesn't pose a threat to me, and because I have Heatran and I have Mega Venusaur, so Ferrothorn doesn't threaten me. I resist Hitmontop, and I resist Diancie too. I am also super effective against it. Ampharos I resist. Mega Absol might be a problem. Araquanid I resist and I'm super effective against. Dusknoir I can 1v1. Porygon Z is a little scary, but I can deal with it. And then Gastrodon, which I body with Absorb, really. But Giga Drain because better recovery. Moving on, we have Pompeii the Heatran. And I just gave this thing Ancient Power. I gave it Ancient Power just for coverage. Hidden Power Ice to deal with Latias, since he can 1v1 Latias. Flash Cannon for stab and Lava Plume for stab. And I gave it leftovers because, actually, you know what? No, I'm actually going to change this. I'm going to give it an assault vest. I'm going to give it an assault vest just to buff my special defense. I have 228 speed since I want to outspeed some things. I just want to get faster. And then 28 in HP, 2v2 in special attack with the modest nature. Easy, just giving it all the firepower it needs, getting it ready to go, getting everything squared away. It's all good. Let's get it. Moving on, we have special brownies, the shiny Slowbro. I don't know why it's shiny, I just have a shiny Slowbro, so that's how I genned it. Oh, sorry, I just triggered Versusify. Actually, I don't really care. Regenerator, leftovers, basic. Scald, Slack Off, Side Shot, Calm Mind, basic stuff I can set up to get my special defense up. I have 24 EVs in there. For the intention that I am going to set up Calm Minds to buff my special defense up to get just as good, if not better, than my physical defense, which has 232 EVs with a bold nature. Excuse me, I have 222 in my HP, and I don't know why I have 2 in my attack. That should really just be in special attack. I can't do anything with it anyways, but whatever. So just buff a little bit, and I mean, Scald, Stab, and Burn. Slack Off, Reliable Recovery, Side Shock, Burn, or Stab rather, and then Calm Mind because I want to set up a little bit, and it raises my special attack, so it makes Scald and Side Shock stronger. And then leftovers because I can get recovery every turn, and Slack Off because it's reliable recovery. I can get even more recovery from a turn that I slack off. And Regenerator because I can switch out and get that recovery. Now, I have Gears the Star Raptor, and it's Choice Scarfed for a very good reason. Now, the one thing that scares me on his team is Mega Absol, and I'm thinking, okay, what is Mega Absol weak to? Well, it's a Dark type, so it's weak to Bug. Wait. It's a Dark type, so it's weak to Bug, and it's weak to Fighting. Alright, so what can I do? I'm like, well, I don't have a Fighting type, so I can't get stabbed. But I do have Staraptor, which has base 120 attack, and it gets close combat. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna speed creep this thing. Mega Absol has base 115 speed, and with 7th gen, they made it so that these speed stat transfers over on the turn that you Mega Evolve. That used to not be the case, but now it is the case. So I'm like, alright, so I gotta speed creep this thing. I only need 24 EVs to outspeed this. If I'm adamant, I only need 24 EVs and a Choice Scarf to outspeed this thing by that much. So, Choice Scarf, 24 EVs, throw Reckless on there, throw Brave Bird, Double Edge U-Turn, because U-Turn can get me momentum as well. And Double Edge is buffed with Reckless, Brave Bird is buffed with Reckless, and Close Combat because it's super effective on his biggest threat. And then I threw the rest of my EVs into HP because why not? And it came out perfectly because I mean with the 252 in attack, it gave me 228 to put in HP, and I got an odd number HP, so any rocks I switch in on, sorry, but you're only taking 24% from me. Now moving on to my last mon is Blitzcrank the Jolteon running a Bugnium Z and Volt Absorb. Now, Bugnium Z is really only there for Mega Absol, so I can Bugnium Z Signal Beam this thing and knock it out of the water. Because, I mean, that's really the one thing that scares me about his team. Everything else I think I can deal with, especially with how much reliable recovery and bulk that I have. I feel like I can deal with it. I feel like I can deal with anything that he might throw at me. So, Jolteon, I mean, I gave it Protect for just to scout, really. No, I didn't give it Protect. I don't know why that's there. I gave it Volt Switch. because it's Volt Switch. Signal Beam for the Bug EMZ. Hidden Power Ice for ground types and other things that might be, well, I mean, Hidden Power Ice because there's nothing really else I could throw on this thing. I mean, I guess I could switch out Hidden Power Ice for Protect or Hidden Power Ice for Volt Switch and keep Protect, but I don't really feel like thinking about that right now because I'm actually about to battle. So, yeah, there's that. And then Thunderbolt because it's stab. So what I also did was I also speed crept Mega Absol with Jolteon, because if I actually throw you, I remember the number, if I throw you to level 100 real quick, I don't remember exactly, crap, I just messed this whole thing up. I was right here, okay. I don't remember exactly what Mega Absol peaks at, but I gave myself just enough EVs so that I outspeed it. Because the only thing that really threatens my speed is a Choice Scarf Latias, and there's no reason for me to run something that's going to outspeed a Choice Scarf Latias, because I don't think Latias is going to be Choice Scarf. The only thing that might be Choice Scarf is Latios, but he doesn't have Latios, so I'm fine there. And Jolteon can deal with a lot of things on his team. I mean, Hidden Power Ice is super effective on Therathorn, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think Steel resists Ice. Let me check. Steel does actually resist Ice. Maybe. So, Hidden Power Ice can do some things to him. Thunderbolt he's gonna resist. Volt Switch is gonna resist. Signal Beam he's gonna take normal damage by. But if it's Therathorn comes in, I'm switching, obviously. But I can switch it out while also getting some damage off with Volt Switch. So, and it's special, so I don't take damage from Iron Barbs. And I just gave myself HP and defense boosts because why not? And I give myself some little bit of special defense there too, just to kind of round out, see if I can lift some more hits than I usually wouldn't, and Modest to buff my special attack. So that's basically what my team is. I'll go over it again when I get in the battle. I'll just go over it really quickly. Tell you guys to watch the team builder if you haven't already. Anyways, I gotta get out of here, and I actually gotta battle him pretty soon. So I will see you guys later. Bye.